yesterday we discussed on that INTFC, that interface, any other main tables you asked, right?
Yeah.
So I have given that one, that information, and I have shown them how to create the entire bill and rebill, and how to adjust that particular bill line from the invoices. Okay. Yeah. And now we have moved to the another menu. It's a generate invoice. So as usual, like everyone knows that like non-consolidated and consolidated, like both are same. It's nothing but this consolidated, nothing but as we discussed. It's this consolidated information, like we are consolidating like more than one invoices under one header. Okay. See, this single action invoice job processes in the non-consolidated is BA job 03, and here it's a BA job 04. Okay, and when you are running the consolidated, for each and every like individual invoices attached under the consolidated, it will create one single individual items in the AR when it is moving to AR.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there are 10 invoices in one, I mean, if there are 10 invoices which I will consolidate, so it will create single entry in the AR.
No, it will create 10 entries in the AR.
Okay.
Yeah, see, as I told you, this consolidation is nothing, there is nothing to do with the accounting entries. It is for the reporting purpose. It is for the consolidating purpose. Rest everything as usual, like how we are doing with working with the individual invoices, it will go like that only.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So purpose of consolidation is just to track it at one point, right?
Yeah, under the if at all you are giving services to one customer, saying that you are giving software services, you are giving some other manufacturing services, and you are giving some other services to one client itself. So what you are doing, they say like give me one bill which is having all the information, so that like I will pass it to my department, payable department, they will pay you like that. Okay. So by the time what you are doing, you will be consolidating all the single invoices, individual invoices to one header for the easy tracking purpose. These locate bills are nothing but like bills not invoice. Instead of going here in the maintain bills and the standard bills and everything, see here you can see bills not invoice and bills invoice. The bills invoice, like whatever it is, like in the INV status will be available under the bills invoice, and bills not invoiced which are other than the INV status will be available here in the bills not invoiced. This is, see, this page is completely for the review, like whatever like we have created so far, but just it's like a review purpose. This one. I have not much idea on the review processing result, because so far like I never walked through this page or never used this page so far. So I cannot give you with any of the examples in that. Okay, this one like we need to follow the table books for this review processing results.
Have you covered rebill, credit and rebill?
Yeah, we did it. No.
Okay. Madhu, I have a question regarding that. If you see in this invoice header, there are 4 fields other than invoice ID, like original invoice, next invoice, something like that. So there are 4 invoice which is storing invoice ID other than invoice. So I mean, what is that?
Where you are seeing that? Can you tell me the navigation?
No, in the not on the front end, actually in the back end. If you see billing header table,
okay,
there is a field called original invoice, next bill invoice or something like that. So actually there are 4 columns for the invoice other than the original invoice.
I'll show you now. See. what happened, we took this 00639. Okay, this is already invoice. So what we did, so we credited the entire invoice. So what's happened here, it is coming as a rebill. This is a type, and the entire amount is sorry, the entire amount is credited. Okay, and we did the rebill also. If at all you see there is a rebill amount. See again in line invoice, so we can change any of the values here and we can rebuild that. Okay, coming to your question, you please come put your questions again. I didn't get you. Like, what are the fields you said?
There is a column called invoice in the billing header. Other than that, there is a column called original invoice, next adjustment invoice, previous adjustment invoice, and I think one more column. Yeah. So one more column.
Yes. See, these are the invoices. See, here we are adjusting, right? See, rebilling, crediting. See, everything we will be doing under here the adjust entire bill. Here you will be doing this. Okay. So adjustment results, if at all you are creating entire bill, so if at all you select this and save, what will happen, the particular this invoice, whatever you have selected, this will get credited. So the new credit bill amount, that ID will be displayed over there.
So what should be the status of the invoice if I am adjusting it? I mean, adjust entire bill. What should be the status of original invoice? It should be invoiced.
See, again you need to run the INV. It will be in the ready. You can keep it in the ready status and you can run it in the INV. So what will happen in the AR, in the customer accounts? Okay, that amount will get credited. So whenever the future invoices like generated for the particular customer and it is moving to generating an invoice and moving to AR, we can map those values whatever are already credited. Okay, again see, this will be in the RDO status and we need to run it to INV process, non-consultation process.
So the status of the main invoice should be INV. Then only you can do credit.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is already see, invoices if it is generated, it will go to customer. Then only they will say no, this is correct, this is wrong. So once, see, generally whatever we are sending the invoices to them, see, we need money, so we will be sending the invoices. But customer is the one who is going to pay us. So they will cross verify all the transactions and every amount. Then only they will approve. If at all they see any discrepancies, they will come back to us, but this is right, this is wrong. So accordingly, what will happen, we will also check from our end. Then only we will check from our end, and then we will be like doing the necessary things like crediting and refilling and all, adjusting everything.
Okay.
Right.
Madhu, is there any way that we can see this other column, original invoice and before adjustment invoice? This column, is there any way you can see on front end? I mean, we know it's the billing header table.
No, right. Maintain bills. Wait. Standard billing.
Okay.
Cancel. We will see. Here bill info will be there. There you can see the original invoice and summary. You can see that in the summary. So this is the invoice type is variable and header info 1, cancel 1 set. Yes, we can see that values here. See, here the consolidated header number, if anything, the template, whatever it is. Like this, we can see somewhere. But I forgot that the correct navigation here. I'll tell you that part. Okay.
Okay.
But it is viewable. Like you can see that rebuild and the credit bill and everything from the original. Okay. And Kanish, coming to your coming to our earlier discussion, say like unbilled revenue accrual and deferred revenue. Remember, like we discussed in the first session itself. Hello.
Yes, Madhu.
Hey, I don't know whether I'm having some problem with my headset or I don't think so, because everyone's voice is very feeble and my speaker volume also it's 100% only. I don't know.
You are not able to hear us?
No, see, I'm able to hear Shoaib properly right from the day one, and Akshaya is not that clear, but yours also like clear sometimes, but sometimes like I don't know whether you are replaying or not. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll come close to the instrument and talk.
Fine. See, first we'll go for the unbilled revenue accrual. See, unbilled revenue accrual is nothing but generating the accounting entries from billing and in the GL, from billing to GL. Okay, for the unbilled, which is not in the INV status. The invoices which are not in the INV status, okay, we will be accruing the revenue. See, to create accounting entries for non-consolidated revenue, that you want to accrue within the current accounting period using the load GL process.
Yeah.
Okay, while then the bills needs to be in the RDI status, but in the deferred revenue, in the simple way. See, your business requires that you create and send invoices for some services which are not going to be delivered or performed until some date or some range of dates. Say something for the future purposes. You have created the invoice. See, in the future you have a contract saying that like step-by-step contract you have. But what you did, like you have created the invoices. Say something like you are going to deliver phase wise, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. But what you are doing, you are generating invoices for the phase 2 and phase 3, but which are yet to provide, the services which are yet to provide, but you are already invoiced that one. The bills are created for the future delivery. Okay. And so that in that way the deferred revenue will come into the picture, because you are deferring the revenue. You are not going to do that, but you are forecasting that. Yes, I'm going to do that, not now, but later.
So you are saying that for creating unbilled revenue accrual, the bill status has to be ready. Okay. And which process will create those entries?
BA approve. It's a load GL process.
Load GL process. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm asking because see, in our environment there are setup process which runs in a sequence. Those are actually scheduled jobs. Okay.
Yeah, it's under the job set definition you are saying, right?
No. I'll tell you the sequence actually. You are saying bill has to be ready, but I think in our environment we do first print and finalize, then I think we do VAT and then currency conversion, and then finally we run a load GL process. So in that case, I am not sure.
No. See, again, still you are not getting that unbilled. See, what I said, what we are discussing is a unbilled. What you are saying is a billed one. See, differences are there. Unbilled, unbilled. See, if at all that pre and process finalize, the final process is running, okay, finalization, pre and finalization process are running, then means it is, you are changing the bill status from RDY to INV. Okay. Okay, here you are not generating any invoice in the unbilled. You are not, it is still in the billing level only. It's not converted to invoice.
No, my question is, like you just said, the bill has to be in ready status, and then only unbilled revenue accounting entry will be created by load GL process.
Okay, assuming that, see monthly like 15th like you have a bill cycle, you have to generate the invoice for your customer. Okay, but as per your company, see, every month you wanted to recognize the revenue. Every month 30th, like they wanted to, they will run that process, they will come to know what will be my like revenue forecasting for that month. Okay, see, suppose this is a month of April 15th to May 15th, your customer cycle. So you will be running the bill invoices in the May 15th. Okay.
Okay.
But when it comes to April 30th, okay, the month close when it comes, your company will run this load GL process, okay, BA approval process to know like what is the current month revenue, unbilled revenues.
Okay, so it's a separate process you are saying, BI approval process, right?
Yes, yes.
No, we got confused with the load GL and BI approval.
Okay.
Then what load GL process do? I mean, that also creates accounting entry, right? In the subsystem.
Yes.
We have BI accounting entry table.
Yes. See here, I'll tell you. I'll give you the navigation. One sec. Generate invoice, approve unbilled activity. See, these are all the process. So 001 business unit. Load GL unbilled revenue. Okay. See BA job 03. Once that is INV process, that pre and process finalization process run, it is load GL process, BLD GL01. That process will run. See, generate invoice, consolidated. This one you are talking about, BLD GL01.
Yes, Madhu.
Correct. You are talking about this one. But what I am saying is generate invoice, approve unbilled activity for non-consolidated, this one. So difference is that Kanish, is it clear?
Yeah, so this process will pick all the ready invoices, is it correct?
Yes, yes.
And so this process has to be run before print and finalization process.
See, again, of course, see, then only, if it is print and finalized process run, if the bill is eligible, it will change the INB. So automatically that invoiced amount, anyhow it will take it forward to the GL process, BLD GL. It is billed GL. This is unbilled, this one. Or else you can, here you can give specific invoice ID also, enter the business unit and specific invoice ID. You can give like, here you can give the ranges of invoice IDs.
No, but Madhu, if I want to generate unbilled revenue accounting entries, I have to run BI approval process before finalizing the invoice. Is it correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Correct.
But Akshay, are you there? Akshay?
Yeah, Ganesh. Yeah,
Are we running, in our scenario, are we running BI approval process?
No, we are not running this.
Okay. Yeah, Madhu, but actually in our case, we are not running BI approval process. So I think we are not generating this unbilled revenue.
Yes, you are not generating. See, that is what. See, it's like every business. See, you don't want to. My customer don't want any unbilled. See, I can generate like whenever like I can do that. See, they wanted to get the real amount, not the like forecasting amount or something like that. So, see, what will happen? No, sometimes the client might have a doubt. See, I'm running this unbilled entry. Okay, I'm posting this to GL. I'm taking this to GL. Okay.
Yeah.
What will happen? Again, they'll have a doubt of if at all I'm running the lower GL process. See, again that entry also will come into the GL for one invoice. So two entries, before unbilled, after billed. What will happen? Right? It will become a duplicate in the GL.
Yeah, it will be duplicate. I'm not sure.
Yes. By the time what you are doing in the journal generated process, you have like option of every like subsystem like accounting entries converting to a journal using the journal generator process. In the the journal generated template, what you will be doing, you will be like reversing by every month. You have the option of reversal, auto reversal of every month. That option is there. The journal generated template. Correct?
Yeah.
What will happen? So while checking that option, these entries will get reversed. So whenever that original bill is moving to the GL, they'll have only that loaded the invoiced information in the GL.
Okay.
So this and all, like by practicing and exploring, like if at all we have that accounting this thing, like we can do that easily. We can like make that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we are the one who is defining the generated template and the journal generated templates and all. So we can easily define that how we want and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just one more question, Madhu. So load GL process will create which entry? It's not unbilled AR. So what that entry is called? Which is created by load GL process? Is it deferred or something else? I mean,
no, it is not deferred one. How come it will be the deferred? It will not. It is not deferred.
Yeah, actually, I am really confused here. So in our case, we are not generating unbilled AR. That is for sure. So load GL process will.
No, this is not at all deferred. See, you are invoiced. Okay, you are invoiced. Yeah.
Madhu, my question here is load GL process will create accounting entry you are saying, but what is that entry called? Is it accrual or what is that entry called?
It is not accrual. See, load GL process. See, here in the consolidated approved unbilled entry, this will be the accrual. Okay. Generate invoice. See, this will create the accrual entries. But if at all you are running under the non-consolidated or consolidated, whatever it is, see this one, load GL process. See, this will create that accounting entries. It will create a proper journal for the invoiced amount.
Okay.
Yeah. Now coming to deferred revenue, we will see that deferred revenue also. See, that's what we discussed in this deferred revenue. It's nothing but you are going. See, you have invoices which is for the future data. You have the invoices for the future data.
Okay.
Okay, but we are not at provider services, and it is not, and customer also didn't pay that, but you have already generated that invoices. Customer didn't pay you, okay, and you didn't provide any services, but based on the contracts, okay, to forecast your company profits and the sundry like data and all, like what you are doing, you will be creating the invoices and you are keeping that as a deferred option. Yes, not this time, but next time surely I will get that. Not next time or next time, or some other day I will get that money. The particular process, the particular contract will generate the revenue for the company.
Yeah.
Okay. See what will happen. See, by the time the deferred bill or whatever it is, it will have a it is called as revenue recognition, right? Which it may contains like contract date, or if it is coming from order management, it's an order date, or we can take it as a like shipping date or whatever it is. Okay, based on the dates it will get generated. Here, see, suppose at least one good example from the people books I have taken. Okay, just you can walk through that also. Okay, it's a very simple one. See, suppose the bill amount is $90. Okay, and your recognition, your revenue recognition is based on the contract date, assuming that. Okay, the contract date is like say something. Say 9th, like September last, the 30th. Okay.
Okay.
And your accounting date is say something again. Sorry, it's not a contract date. Take it as a ship date. That's they give. The ship date is like 9/30. On September 30th, you are going to ship that. But your accounting date is like August 15th itself. Okay. What will happen whenever that invoice getting generated? Okay, on August 15th. Okay, AR account will be debited and the deferred revenue account will be credited for August 15th. On particular, the shipping date is there, no, like September 30th, let's say 1.5 months later than. By the time, deferred revenue account will be debited and revenue account will be credited, because on that day only you are getting the revenue, the day when you are shipping.
Okay.
Getting? But you have already generated the invoice on August 15th itself.
Okay.
Getting?
So service will be delivered on 30th September, and that time I am going to receive the payment.
Yes.
But invoice I am generating on August 15th.
Yes.
So time between August 15th.
That's why the receivable account is debited and the deferred revenue is credited on August 15th.
Okay. So in this case, so you are saying that I am creating invoice on 15th August, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what will be my accrual increase?
Come again, your accrual.
Yeah. Actually, we are really getting confused with the accrual and deferred.
Correct. See here, Kanishk, accrual in the sense, see in the August 15th itself, we have generated the invoice. That is INV.
Yeah.
That is in INV status, not in the RDA status. Getting? See, accrual entry will come before the INV status only. Don't get confused. It is not accrued.
You just said load GL process will create the accrual index, right?
Of course. See, this on August, no, on the August 15th itself, I generated the invoice. I'm not keeping that in the RDA status. If at all I'm keeping that in the RDA status, by 31st of August, it will be moving that as a accrual entry only, if it is still in the RDA status. But in the August 15th itself, it is generated as an invoice. I'm having the valid invoice with me. on August 15th itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So accrual entries will be created only in case of RDY.
RDY. Yeah.
Okay. Till the time it is invoice. So that
Yes.
time, that revenue we are recognizing as the accrual. It's supposed to
Actually,
be
like
received.
in your scenario, whatever I understood, if I'm not wrong, you have only the deferred revenue and the invoiced. Only these two are there in your customer scenario, in your client scenario.
Yeah, actually we will check that one once again, because we have seen accrual entries also and deferred accounting entries also. But I'll make sure. I'll just check that one and let you know.
See,
on Monday.
you are seeing the accrual entry from contracts, I believe, not from the billing end. You have the contracts attached to the billing, right?
No, contract, that table is altogether different. The accounting, CA accounting line table is different, and BI, I'm talking about BI accounting line table, which is having deferred revenue, accounting entries for revenue, accrual entries also. But I will make sure, I'll just check that one and let you know on Monday.
Okay.
I'm making that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
You please make the point and let me know. We'll discuss this on Monday again.
Yes, I'm noting down.
Yeah, please. Is there anything else need to discuss? Just give me that also. Like we'll discuss this on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Madhu, okay. If you are not covered deferred part, is there any check for the deferred accounting need to be created or not in the bill?
Come again.
On the bill online on the invoice, is there any checkbox to create the deferred entries or not for that particular bill, or it is on the setup itself? I think BU setup.
See, in the BU setup it will be there, but for creating the entries, what you are going to do, like you need to give the here accounting. This thing is there. See, revenue distribution and deferred revenue distribution is there. See, right. Here you need to mention the account code. See, it is already set for the business unit. Okay.
Okay.
If at all the invoice get generated for the future data, these entries will get passed on.
So it will be defaulted from BU setup.
Yes.
And I can control it here also. If I remove that code here.
Yeah, you can remove that. Yeah, you can remove that.
Okay.
If at all you are not going for this one, you can you can remove these entries and you can pause it only the normal entries like AR to cash.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Kanishk, it would be better like if you could send him the details by today, by end of the day, to Karthik. What are the other doubts or clarification?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'll send you. I'll definitely send you.
Because in the weekend, meantime, I'll also brush that and I'll get back to you on Monday.
Yeah, definitely, Madhu. We'll do that. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. See, and moreover, we are talking about this agenda, right, and the documentation part. As I told you, like I'll be sharing it to Karthik during the weekend, the documentation. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That he will be like sharing it to you by weekend or by Monday maximum to you.
Okay.
Yeah. And as far as like I know, like whatever I have like in the building knowledge, like I have shared. And if at all you have like any clarification, again we'll have one class on Monday. Okay, Monday it's evening 3 o'clock. Okay, as we discussed last week. Sorry, Monday we'll have it in the morning because Monday night only I'm going. Monday I'm okay with that. From Tuesday onwards we'll have in the afternoon. Will it be fine? Or Monday also we wanted to be in the afternoon?
Better if we keep it on afternoon on Monday also.
Monday? Okay, fine. No problem. We'll do that.
Okay. Madhu, are you saying that billing part is complete?
See, from my end it's completed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever, okay.
Because it's everything.
Whatever.
See again, if at all I say because the review information until if at all you go like whatever you are transacted, that you can review that. Review is it's common for review entries are common across the PeopleSoft. Even in the billing, payable or receivable, wherever the review information is just for the reviewing whatever it is created and tracking purpose.
Okay.
So that part I didn't go much. And if at all you ask me, yes, the review and the reports, yes, sorry. Here, generate invoice. Here the reports are there. See, these are the reports, and in these reports, like we never work because if at all we want, we will go for the customized reports based on the client requirement. That's it. Because there is no much delivered reports, the billing.
Actually, Madhu, our expectation was like we have billing one complete process flow. Like we have different processes. Like we have VAT, currency conversion, finalization, load GL, and then load AR, and then entries come into the AR. So we were expecting that.
VAT and VAT it's a separate entity.
It's a part of billing, right? How
No,
VAT calculated?
VAT it is not of a VAT can be used like part of anything. VAT is a separate entity.
Okay.
Yes.
In case of currency conversion, multi-currency, so that currency conversion program, how it works in general, I mean, not in detail, and what is actually finalization and print means. I mean, that process is a big process actually. So what it does actually, what does it mean when the invoice is finalized? And then we have a load GL, I mean, that loads accounting entry into billing accounting entry table. And then we have this thing, load AR process also. So we are expecting overall what is the each process, overall functionality, and something which is important you can tell us, that is what we are expecting. Also,
see, whatever you are asking, like it is the BA job 03, that job, whatever, what are the processes are under the BA job 03 process. You are asking like each and every process, what is the like usage of those processes. You are asking about in simple, right? Yes. Because whatever you ask, like it is everything comes under the BA job 03. In the non-consultation, if at all you run that one process. Okay, what are you asked like these many processes which are covered under that one.
No, but what each process does, that is, what is the functionality of
That's what. You wanted to know what that each process is doing under the job.
Yeah.
That is what your question in simple.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
See, in simple, if at all I say that pre and process, the finalization process will what will happen? See, first of all, it will convert the billing lines into the invoices, and second thing, it will generate the invoice file. And if at all we have set up the XML publisher or any other thing, so based on that, it will publish that report, the billing or the invoice output into that XML publisher, or if at all wanted to attach that invoice, it will attach. So that is what the pre and process finalization will do. And see, in short, see, load GL, as you said, like see, based on the accounting entry template which is already set under the business unit, the billing business unit. Okay, it will create the invoiced lines of the billing. It will create accounting entries in the GL. If at all you generate the journal generator process, that accounting entries will get converted into the journal entries. And load AR process, nothing but whatever you are invoiced. Okay, whatever you are invoiced here, taking that invoices for the receivables, for getting the payment from the customer. So this information will get moved to the pending table, pending item table. From invoices, billing header and billing line, it will take to the pending item line and the accounting, the distribution table and all. The load AR process.
So can I run load AR process directly after finalization? Is there any
You can
prerequisite
see
for
that.
load?
I'll tell you. If at all you wanted to run separately, first you can run only that finalization process. That will become INV. That will change that status INV. And if at all you wanted to run load AR process for that particular invoice, still you can do that separately.
But do we need to? Is there any prerequisite for the load AR process? Do we need to run any process before that? After finalization?
That has to be invoiced. The normal bill will not be moved to AR. The invoiced bill only moved to AR.
Because we faced that issue earlier also in our environment. Actually, currency conversion has to run before load AR process. Otherwise, that bill will not be processed.
If you are processing with a multi-currency like environment, yes.
Even if it is in base currency, that then also we have to run currency conversion because there is a flag in the billing header table. So these kind of issues we faced, and
actually these are all operational issues. Again, that's what I'm coming to the point. See, in the training we cannot expect that operational issues and see maximum we can cover theoretically. So what's happening? See, it's all like even that scenario I faced in my experience, so I could have been shared.
I'm not saying operational issues. My question was: is there any prerequisite for load AR process to run that process? Okay.
Okay. See, I'll do one thing. To clarify your doubt, Ganesh, to clarify your doubt, what I'll do, see, I'll give you the detailed information of the load AR process and load GL process.
What if I want to do the chat field combination rule for the bill? If there are, is there any process for that? Or how will you do chat field combination?
How do you do chat field combination? I didn't get your question.
No, there is chat field combination rules, right? Some account will not go to some operating unit, or the chat field combination rules we set up in the business, set up financial, right, Madhu? So to validate that chat fields, how do we do that? Is there any process, or it will be validated when we create the bill?
See, if it is coming from contracts, see, this will get one sec, boss. Here something. Yeah. Yeah. Come again.
No, chat field combo rules are there, right, Madhu?
Okay.
So if I set up like one particular account, X account will only go with Y operating.
Some combination, yes, okay.
So in billing, how do I validate that? Is there any process for that, or it will be validated when I create the bill?
Generally, if it is coming from contract, whatever we are set in the contract business unit, that accounting entries will get paused. But if at all you are creating the online entries, online bills, okay, there you need to give manually the chart field combinations.
Okay. Also, we were expecting, Madhu, that if you can run one process and show us how the accounting entry is created and displayed online. That is also we were expecting, but it's up to you actually if you want to cover that way or just theoretically. That is also fine. But what we will do is we will jot down our questions. Whatever things we want to know, and send it to you by today. So that weekend you will go through it, and maybe Monday class we can cover it up.
Yeah, sure.
I was expecting that when we are saying accrual entries, if you run that process and how that accrual entries get created, if you can display it on the screen, that would have given us better understanding or confidence in understanding the things. It was like more theoretical actually. So that is also we were expecting. Then we say deferred revenue. So if you could give us example and create those entries and show us in online, that would have given us more confidence. So that is what we are expecting. But I mean, it's up to you. If we have time, then we can cover it up.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Like we will see that on Monday. That part.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime, we will definitely jot down question and send it to you.
Yeah, that would be more easy to narrow down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Is there anything else?
No, Madhu.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
But possibly like send it by today evening itself.
Yeah, yeah.
What are your questions? Okay.
Yes, sir. Definitely, Madhu.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.